guys, thanks so much for joining me today. Today I had promised that I would tell y'all a trick for drying my hair quicker. My hair is long and it's pretty thick, and I'm very lucky and blessed and work really hard to keep it that way, but it takes a good long time, particularly if I'm wearing my hair straight, to dry my hair, like do a blowout, I think they call it, on the hair. So I stumbled across a trick and I want to show it to you. This is awful. Let me just say this is awful. I've talked so much about how I don't want to do extra heat on my hair. This is not any, I don't recommend it. But I was in a hurry and I really needed to get my hair dry quickly. So I stumbled across this and I promised I'd share it with you. So here it is. Okay, I sped the video up here. I'm just showing my hair wet and I put a little product in it. And then I'm sectioning it off into 3 separate pieces to get it ready to dry. Okay, here is my secret weapon. This is the Revlon one-step hair dryer and volumizer with a little bit of hair in it that I hadn't gotten out before. It has a low and a high, and then it has a cool. The high is pretty hot. And this is how it is supposed to be used. You start it at your hair, you turn it on, of course, and you run it down the length of your hair. Now, my hair is long and I don't have the easiest time with that. It doesn't work so great on my hair because of that. So, here's the trick. I take my regular blow dryer and I use this Revlon blow dryer as the brush. This takes something that used to take me about 20 minutes to get my hair dry, and you can't tell because of the speeded up video, but it took me 7 minutes from the time I started drying my hair until my hair was pretty much completely dry. I always go back over it a little bit to make sure it's completely dry, but it was dry for all practical purposes in 7 minutes. Using both of these hair dryers and using the Revlon one-step hair dryer and volumizer as the brush. What I like about it is that as you're drying the hair closest to your head, as you're putting the tension on to get it dry, it's drying the ends of your hair too. So my hair tends to not be quite as frizzy when I do this because of that. It's like it's drying the whole length of hair, and that's hard to get when you have longer hair, or at least it is for me. And here I am with my head flipped over, just finishing it up, hitting it with a hair dryer, making sure it's good and dry. Those of you who watch my regular month-to-month no hair dye videos, this is where I start those. And I grab my regular hair dryer and brush just to make sure that the hair is bone dry before I start to straighten it. Okay, so that's my trick for getting your hair dry really quickly if you're drying it and you need it straight, or you need it, like, you know, smoothed out for whatever reason. I cannot recommend it. It is too much. It is like so over the top, but it does work. It works, and it works quickly. I purchased this because I'd heard nothing but great things about it, this Revlon hair dryer. It's got some kind of magic in the bristles in that it does not tangle in your hair. Everything tangles. Everything tangles in my hair. It does not tangle. My younger daughter, who has shoulder length hair, she loves this thing. It absolutely gives her a blowout look. And when I used it alone, it just did not do the same thing to me. My hair is so long that, like, if I dried the ends, then the part against my head had too long to get misshapen. And if I did it in my head, then the ends were frizzy. It didn't work like that for me. But it does work like that, like I just showed you in that video. I do not recommend it. I think it's a horrible thing to do to your hair. But if you're ever in a hurry, it does speed it up. So I just wanted to show you guys. I promised I would, and there it is. And we will see you next time.